Hey everyone, today we're going to be unboxing, setting up, and giving you my initial thoughts on the Rode Wireless Go 2 dual channel wireless microphone system that I picked up online. I'm really excited to use this. It's got two transmitters, one receiver, and I'm going to try it out with my GoPro Hero 9 Black with the media mod, as well as with my Canon M6. And we're going to give this a go. Did you see what I did there with these cameras? So let's give this a try. But hey, if you're new here, my name is Ken and this is Northern Viking Everyday. We bring you videos on reviews and how-tos, so please consider subscribing so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. Let's go ahead and dive right into the Rode Wireless Go 2. Alright, so the Rode Wireless Go 2 dual channel wireless microphone system, I did pick this up on Amazon. I will put a link below in the description so you can easily find it. It's got two transmitters, so if you're recording yourself and a friend, you can both have a transmitter. It's got one receiver, so it all combines it into one receiver into your camera. It's got dual channel wireless, 3.5mm USB-C iOS audio output, built-in microphones, so there's built-in microphones in these receivers. You don't need to have lavalier mics, or there's inputs for lavalier mics as well. So you've got both options there, and it runs on 2.4 gigahertz digital transmission. It's got up to 7 hours of battery life. So I'm really excited to open this up and check it out. All right, so we've got that open. Let's start pulling stuff out here. First thing, it looks like there's a whole bunch of cables. We'll get into those in a moment. There's a pouch for it. That's awesome. A nice kind of neoprene pouch, Velcro. You should be able to slide everything right in there. And let's see, there's a tray with all the other stuff in it. So we'll take that out and open that up. Oh, it's this way. I don't know if you can see that there. So a silica package. So there's three of these wind muffs. I'll pull those out and show you in a moment. So you've got your receiver and your two transmitters there. So we'll pull these out and have a closer look at them in a moment. So you've got three wind muffs that look just like this. It looks like they twist right onto the top of the Wireless Go. So there's three of those. We've got a bunch of cables here as well. Let's have a look at what cables are included. So that looks like a USB-C cable, another USB-C cable. Oh, it looks like there's three USB-C cables, so you can charge everything all at once. And let's see what we've got here. This looks to be your microphone cable, so plugging that into your camera with that red one there. So that's super cool. It comes with both of those. As for the transmitters themselves, we'll pull these off here and have a closer look. So again, there's two of these transmitters. And so on the face here, it just says Rode Wireless Go. It doesn't look like there's a digital screen on this one. On the top here, you've got your microphone, as well as where you can plug in a microphone, so your lavalier mic right there, and a couple of indicators. So one looks to be your battery indicator and one looks to be your connection indicator. On the back side, there's a little clip just like that. So you can clip that onto your shirt or wherever you like very quickly. That's probably not very nice looking in the way I did that so quickly, but it's really easy to hook up there. As well as there's a USB-C connector right here for charging. So really easy to charge it right on there. And then there's a button on the bottom here. That must be the power button. We'll see if there's any juice in there. I might need to go ahead and charge these before we can use them. So again, there's two transmitters included in the kit. And let me go ahead and try and put on one of these wind muffs. So you just grab it like that. And it says to push it on and then just rotate it. And it should stay on there quite well. So that'll definitely help if you're out and about and it's windy. That should help take care of some of the wind noise. And it's on there quite strong. Like I can just hold on to the wind muff and it's not going to fall off because it's a twisting mechanism to keep it on there. Just untwist it to take it off. As for the receiver, you'll see there's a little display here which shows you things like the audio levels as well as your battery life. On the top here, you've got a little power button for turning it on. On the side here, you've got a USB-C port for charging it, as well as if you want to connect it to maybe an iPhone or an Android phone, you can do that. You just have to buy the cable for that. It's not included in the package. I'll put links below in the description. Just make sure you're picking the one that is correct for your phone that you have. Also, there's an output here for your audio. So you use the red cable here and plug it in right here, and that's going to connect your receiver to your camera. On the bottom, you can adjust your decibel levels here, as well as there's a link button here, which allows you to do something really cool. So these transmitters, if you have two people, you can run them as separate channels for each person, or you can merge them together and create one stereo channel, a left and right stereo channel with these transmitters. So it gives you options for both of those. Now the other really cool thing is this clip on the bottom. So if you want to clip it onto something, you can easily do that. Or it doubles as your cold or hot shoe mount. So if you've got a hot shoe or a cold shoe on your camera, you can actually clip that up and slide it right onto your camera just like that. So I'm using a GoPro Hero 9 Black with the media mod, which has a cold shoe at the top. And I can put my Rode wireless receiver right on top just like that, and then plug it into the side of my GoPro. So super handy. The same thing would work if you have a hot or cold shoe on your maybe Canon or Sony camera as well. So here's a quick look at what it'll look like if you're trying to create a vlogging setup with your GoPro. I can mount it on the side here or on the top as I already showed you. I actually have an LED light on here as well. And I've got that red cable plugged right into the back of my media mod on the GoPro. Let's go ahead and put this on my Canon camera so you can see what it looks like on there as well. So on my Canon camera, I've got a hot shoe here on the top. Again, I can just slide that right in there, just like that. And I've got a microphone port on the side of my camera. I can just plug it right in there. And then I'm all set to go with my Canon camera as well. So let's go ahead and show you how to turn on and connect your Rode Wireless Go 2. First off, make sure it is connected to your camera with the red cable. And there is a power button here on the side. You can go ahead and hold that down for a couple of seconds and it should turn on here. You'll see the screen turn on, give you your battery life. So this one is actually mostly full for battery. Now go ahead and grab your transmitter and again, hold down the button on that for a couple of seconds. And the blue light should start flashing on the front there. And it'll connect right away. I can see my audio levels on the receiver right away as soon as I do that. Now, if I go ahead and turn on the second one, so that was number 2 that I turned on. I'm gonna turn on number 1. Again, hold the button down and the blue lights will start flashing and that one is connected as well. So that's number 1 there. And it's really that easy to turn on and connect them. Now, one thing I should mention, if you are wanting to use a lavalier microphone, and I know Rode makes one specifically designed for these. I happen to have a Boya one here. You can just plug that into the top of the transmitter, just like that, and use this lapel mic right on your shirt like that. And again, that's gonna bring that right into there. So we're gonna head out, I'll do some filming so you can see what the audio quality sounds like with this Rode Wireless Go 2. So I've got my Rode Wireless Go 2 connected to my GoPro Hero 9 Black. This is what you might expect if you're trying to do a vlog setup with this kit. I think it sounds great. What about you? Leave a comment in the comments section below. Let's switch over to my lavalier mic and you can see what that sounds like connected to this setup. All right, so I've got my Boya lavalier mic connected to this setup, and this is what you could expect it to sound like with a microphone like that. Again, Rode does have a specifically designed microphone for the Rode Wireless Go 2. So maybe you're not all that interested in connecting it to a GoPro for vlogging, but you can connect it to other cameras as long as they have the audio jack. Right now, this is connected to my Canon M6, and you can see that you get great quality with this setup as well. So if you come on inside, this is what you can expect the microphone to sound like indoors. I've got the microphone right here in my shirt, and now you can't hear the birds chirping, dogs barking, or the cars driving by like the last segment. The only noise in this room is the fan in my computer. It's a slight hum, and I'm not even sure if you can hear it on your end, but the testing I've done, it sounds excellent with this microphone inside. Now I do want to jump over to my computer and show you the software, and you can make a lot of changes in their software. I'm not going to show you how to use it, but I do want to show you some of the features that you can change in your microphones. So over here on Rode's website, if you go ahead and click on downloads here, it'll take you to the download section where you can download Rode Central. It's available for Mac and Windows. Just click on download and install that. I do have it installed here already. Got an icon here on my desktop, so I'm going to go ahead and open that. And you can actually plug in your receiver or your transmitter in here. And there's a couple different things that you can do with each of them. They are different. Now I'm going to go ahead and plug in my receiver first of all. And you can just use the USB-C cable that came in the box. The first time I plugged it in, it did prompt me to update the firmware. You just clicked on the button and it updated automatically. Now I'm not going to go through this with a fine-tooth comb. I just want to show you what's in here. You can see there's the battery percentage. You can adjust the backlight in here. You can adjust the gain mode, so whether you want it to be very fine, small increments, or coarse, so bigger jumps in gain. And you can adjust that right here as well. So the gain, if you're on fine, you can hit plus and minus here for more of a fine gain control. There's merged or split mode. So split would be if you're using your microphones for two separate people, or merged more if you want a stereo mode. There's a safety channel mode as well as a backlight mode. So that would be on your receiver. Now let's switch over to the transmitter here. Now again, when I plugged in the transmitter for the first time, I needed to update the firmware. So you need to update the firmware on all of these individually. And once you're in here, you can go ahead and click on the gear or sprocket here. Now I do want to mention something that's really cool with these transmitters is you can record within these. You don't have to actually have it plugged into a camera. You can use these for recording on their own. So if you click on the backup button here, that'll turn on the recording mode. So when you start using these, it'll actually record. And you can see if I click on the recording quality here, you can have broadcast quality, uncompressed, and compressed. So if I'm on compressed, I have 43 plus hours remaining of recording on one of these transmitters. The other options, you can turn off the pad or on the pad. There's LED brightness here as well as a mute option. So I'll let you play with those on your own, but these microphones have a ton of different options that you can set within them. So what are my final thoughts on the Rode Wireless Go 2 microphone set? Well, first off, I like how lightweight it is. If you're a traveler, it easily fits in your pocket and it's not weighing you down. But most importantly, if it's on your camera, it's not making your camera feel very heavy. So it's really nice and lightweight. The other thing is it connects very easily to the transmitter. You just turn them on and they connect automatically. You don't have to do anything, find frequencies. It just does it automatically for you. And the cool thing is you can actually plug in that lavalier mic right into it if you want to use a wired one as well. But it comes with these dead cats which help keep the wind down if you're out and about like I am here in the park. The other cool thing is if there's two of you recording, you can both have one. It's got those built-in mics, so you can both record at the same time and capture that audio. And if you just want to use one, that's okay as well. So I think this is a great option if you're trying to improve the microphone setup for your camera kit. I'd check it out. I'm really happy with it so far. If this video helped you out, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also remember to connect with me on social media. You'll find all those links below in the description. Thank you so much for watching today, and until next time, take care.